Good morning.
No,
Good afternoon.
Please.
What do you mean?
I don't want to hear that anymore. Something else. I need something else. We are live again. Come on.
Welcome back.
Yeah. To another.
Another one.
Another.
One.
Whiskey and Insurance Podcast, baby.
That's how I always feel. I'm always just going back and forth.
I've seen some episodes.
We
You actually got in on that a little bit.
Coop really liked the last one,
No.
so he has to be on it again.
Yeah.
He's not going to be the only
We
one
had to bring
talking
him back.
again. But why not?
Yeah, we had to bring him back. We enjoyed it.
We'll bring the boy back.
Oh, it feels good to be back.
Yeah.
It feels
it
good
feels
to
good.
be back.
You know-
Luke, Talbot, Coop. We might just bring you on permanently. What? You might as well just.
you want-
I'm making too many decisions.
Chill out.
See how this episode
I'm doing too much.
Yeah.
I'm doing too much.
Doing
Okay,
too much.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You know why? 'Cause
I
that
like
means
the
another.
idea.
Yeah,
That means another boom arm,
You're right.
another mic.
I can
Too
go
much.
with this.
You're right. Yeah.
You want to be the lone survivor?
I haven't earned this yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to do. You have to at least do 19 episodes.
Yeah.
In sales,
Man,
this episode 20 or
Yes.
This is 21. No,
we always say no. Don't even say it because we don't even.
This
know.
is 21. This is 21, guys.
21.
That's why I said.
All right,
21.
That's why I said.
Our camera
what I
guy's saying
said.
21. So listen.
Hang on.
Listen.
Luke was right.
I said this. You got to do 19 episodes
Yep.
before you can get a boom arm.
Yep.
Episode 20, we
And
got the
he's
boom
got.
arm.
He's
this is
in
two.
too.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Keep track.
Come on now.
Absolutely. There we
Yeah.
go.
I'm good with it.
Keep track.
Come on now.
Yeah. But
Maybe-
dang, he just
maybe
threw
if you
out.
checked our stats like that.
Whoa.
You know
he
what
threw a
episode
shot
we
at
got.
you.
Hey, maybe
gotta
we
do
should
this
get.
if you
Maybe
wanna
we
grow.
should get a lapse on the. What's that called? That says.
Whatever.
It just says welcome back.
Oh, yeah,
We just keep clicking it. Welcome back.
We could do
Yeah,
that.
we could do that.
Man,
Rod's saying
21
he could do it.
episodes.
Yeah.
21 episodes. That's crazy.
Yeah, we're
That is
almost
crazy.
we're almost a fourth of the way to 100. That was
We're-
our original goal.
We're like
We wanted to get
really
100
close
episodes.
Yeah.
to Joe Rogan's.
Hey,
Podcast.
hey, I need you. Hey, don't put that pressure.
Him and then the
Don't put that
Kelsey-
pressure on us at all.
Him and then
New
Please.
Hey, let's get real.
New
New Heights got their fame because of T Swift.
Ooh.
Whoa.
do it.
That is a very bold statement.
You're a
and
Kansas City
gonna-
man, and you're
You
so-
are gonna piss off.
He's
should-
gonna
you
eat
should
that.
be
He's gonna
ashamed.
eat that. He's gonna
Yeah,
eat
I'm
that.
gonna have to eat that.
We'll edit that.
Crazy.
Well,
I will say I'm big Mahomes, big Kelsey
Yeah.
fan. But
Big
let's,
game this weekend.
I'd be lying to you if, like, Peacock got the most views on their playoff game. It's not because they're Peacock and all this stuff and because of Chiefs.
Right.
I'm telling you, it's because of the Swifties.
Right.
Swifties are
I'm so
bringing more
tired of hearing
viewership.
that
They are,
stuff.
Okay.
They are.
but
So, like,
here's the thing.
Kelsey, the podcast has grown naturally because of the Swifties. It just
You know
has.
what? You know what also has grown, which actually
It
Loki.
helps.
Here's what I'm
It
saying.
definitely
Here's
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
The only
Of course
thing
she
that
does.
the only
She's
thing that was
dang
great.
It's the
almost the
reality.
number one pop star.
Yeah.
Freaking.
She is.
Yeah.
I mean, she
Is
made
she
a
the richest
billion.
woman?
She made $1 billion on
No,
her
she's not
Eras
the
tour.
richest.
Who's richer?
No, I mean,
Oprah?
it's many.
No,
people that's richer than
Women.
her.
I'm talking women.
Jeff
Yes, many
Bezos.
women.
Jeff Bezos'
Rihanna's
ex-wife.
Yeah, that is
Jeff
true.
Bezos'
That is
ex-wife
true.
because they didn't sign a
Who
prenup.
Taylor
did?
Swift don't got that much money. Like, I mean, $1 billion. Yeah,
Bro,
she got $1
She
billion.
made a
She's a
billion. No.
billionaire.
She
No.
made.
What's her net worth?
Hold on.
Look up her net worth.
$1.3 billion.
Look up her net worth.
$1.3
I
billion.
want Luke to look it up.
She made $1
He's
billion
looking it up.
just on this one
think he's
tour.
looking
she
it
Okay,
just
sounds
went
good. I want to know what their net
She's
worth
not in the
is.
top 10.
Thank
I can tell
you.
that.
Thank
She's not in
you.
the top 10.
You said that.
Thank you.
You
Thank you.
specifically
I said she's
she
not the
don't have
richest
that
one.
much
No,
money.
I'm just talking about. Yeah,
You act like
you
$1
said
billion.
Oprah.
You
Duh,
act like
Oprah got
$1
more
billion.
money than her.
You
What
act
are you
like $1 billion.
talking
the
about?
richest
I
woman
bet
in
it-
the
I bet
richest
it's
woman
not
in
as much as
America
you
is
think.
Alice Walton.
Okay,
No
That's
idea who that
that's
Jeff
Walton.
Bezos' ex-wife?
Walton. No, Walton.
Sam Walton, Walmart.
Oh, well,
Come on.
Yes,
Her net worth is 1.1 billion.
Kudos.
Swift.
Come on now. Walton.
let's go,
You don't know who
Oprah.
Walton is
Oprah.
and you live in Missouri?
Oprah's 2.8
call
billion.
it
of course.
One state below.
Double. Yeah, it's double. Yeah.
Anyways,
Catch up. She's close. She's similar to Rihanna.
1.4.
Yeah.
Did you know that though?
What'd
Jeff
you say?
Bezos' ex-wife, they didn't sign a
No,
prenup.
I didn't really know.
She
much
got
of that.
$71 billion.
Yeah,
when
she
they
sure
divorced.
did.
So what
She
is
sure did.
Bezos worth now?
168 billion.
Just something.
So he
ridiculous.
made
Elon
so,
Musk is the richest man, though.
Yeah,
229
yeah.
billion.
So he so
Didn't we look at this the other day?
yeah. So he didn't sign that prenup, and so she made 71 billion. That next year, Jeff Bezos made 110 billion. So he almost doubled what he paid her. in just 1 year.
Wow, this is
We were
crazy.
talking about it,
Elon
though.
Musk, $229 billion is his net worth. Can you guys guess how much of the $1 billion is his X ownership stake, which is 80%?
I saw your phone. I'm not gonna say.
I know you can't say that.
I don't know.
Only $9 billion.
That's
Twitter.
it.
Yeah.
He had a good contract.
You know what's crazy? Though?
He had
What
a
I was
good
telling Marquand, I read a crazy stat. Jeff Bezos and obviously, but if they were to drop $10,000, it wouldn't be worth them to pick it up because they would make it before they would pick it up.
Mhm.
That's so crazy. That's so crazy.
Crazy
Like,
how
they would
one
just drop
person can
2,000
have
and
that
walk.
much money.
Like they make that much money
Wow.
more.
How much do you guys think Jeff Bezos owns of Amazon currently? Like
90.
percentage?
No, it's a tiny
10%,
percentage.
5%?
No, it's like less than a one. It's like less
10%. He's right.
Okay.
10%, and his 10% is worth 150 billion.
It's
We saw that.
crazy, bro.
That's
He,
just
he owns
wild.
a tiny percent.
Yeah. That
That's
is
wild.
crazy.
Crazy.
All right. Well,
Anyways,
we didn't
Amazon-
drop some, we didn't
Amazon-
drop some facts. On
We sure did. You got carried away.
Yeah, we got carried away. Wow.
All right. Well, that's what we like. We almost got into a Talks on the Rocks. Be
We
careful
did.
now.
Yeah.
Be careful now. We got some stuff. We got
Got
some
some
content.
rocks.
Yeah, we do got some rocks, and we got a nice little bottle that we got to open. Okay.
Yeah, let's
So
let's
the
get
bottle-
into the bottle.
To the bottle.
Tell us about it.
This
Yeah.
is a nice looking bottle. I like this bottle. It's real. It's real nice. Look at it,
Yeah,
guys.
what's the,
Little
what's
gold
the
on it.
value of this
What's the
bottle?
name of it?
Value of the bottle, I don't know.
What's the name of
35
it?
bucks.
The name of the bottle
54.
is Castle and Key.
Castle and
Castle and
Key.
Key. I
Castle
like
and
$54
Key.
that.
bottle.
I like
Castle and
having the key to the castle.
Yes, pass that around. Look
Yeah.
at that bottle.
I
It's
like
nice.
having the key to the castle.
And it has a key on the top of it.
Yeah, I kind of like that. That's cool.
All right, so I'm gonna
Batch
give you
number
guys some
4.
facts. I'm
So
gonna read some things.
$54
that-
bottle.
I will say the last bottle we did last week
No, don't even talk about it.
that
Eight-
you
8.7?
that you gave an 8.7 to.
6, but yeah.
Yeah,
You said
8.6 was way cooler than this.
I honestly think this is kind of a cool shape, though. This is kind of unique.
Yeah, it is. It's very unique, but I just feel like it's cheap.
Oh, so that's crazy because like when you're paying $90 for a bottle, it's more expensive, so it looks better.
Yeah.
Weird that you didn't take that into consideration.
Oh,
Yeah.
you may be
Anyways.
talking about the last episode.
Yeah, we'll
What is this
go
called again?
Okay.
Castle.
Castle and Key. So here we go. I'm gonna drop some facts and then we'll open up the bottle and we'll see what it's hitting for.
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
Let's see.
Okay. Castle and Key has a fascinating history that begins with the establishment of the Old Taylor Distillery by Colonel Edmund. Taylor was a prominent figure in the bourbon industry and a key player in the development of bourbon regulations.
Boom.
All right. The Old Taylor Distillery operated successfully until Prohibition. Do we know what Prohibition is?
Yes,
What is that?
It's when they outlawed alcohol.
There you go. Thank you, Luke.
we actually had a bottle on that.
Yes, we
Yes, we
did.
do.
Yes, we do.
Remus.
Yeah. Yep. It was.
Remus?
It was Remus.
Come on, our favorite one.
Favorite
That was
one.
your favorite, not
It's
mine.
our
It
favorite.
was our favorite
What
one.
did
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys,
2 over
what did
3.
you rate?
Remus.
What was the rating there?
That was high. That was a 9.
I had a different rating for a different reason
What's
on
the
a different
highest
bottle.
rating that has ever been
Mine.
given?
Remus.
Remus.
No,
is-
mine.
Don't
Mine.
listen to
Yeah.
this side of
Yes.
the table. Once again,
I'm
sorry.
He
Back
said
to
the
back episode.
He said the highest rating ever given. I gave a 9.8. You did not give a 9.8 to Remus.
Are you're talking about? Oh, I thought you was talking
He
about.
said the
collective.
highest rating ever
Collective.
given.
I think
Yeah.
collective rating was Remus.
Yes, that's the highest bottle that
That's
we got.
something you guys should
Individual, yes, we've all had higher ratings than that.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to get back in it.
Yeah. Give
Okay.
the prohibition. You got
Yes.
a sidebar.
Yes.
We
Yes.
can hop on down.
It forced the closure in the 1920s. The property experienced various ownership changes and periods of neglect over the years. In 2014, entrepreneur Will Irvin and the partners acquired the abandoned distillery with a vision to restore its former glory. Okay, the restoration project was extensive, aiming to revitalize the historic structures and maintain the distillery's architectural integrity.
So
in
the shutdown in 1920. How long did that take to restore?
2014. It
Oh,
said it-
wow.
Yep.
That's a long. Time.
2014, big time, long
No
time.
wonder it took major restoration.
Yeah, yeah, they made note of that. In 2018, Castle and Key Distillery officially opened its doors, breathing new life into the iconic property. Castle and Key is known for its commitment to producing premium bourbon and gin.
Ooh.
Today, Castle and Key whiskey
Not
stands
only
as a
gin.
testament of resilience of a historic distillery brought back to life, offering a unique blend of tradition and innovation in every sip.
I will.
Boom.
I will
Boom.
say, I am not that excited to try this.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Based on the story and based on like their.
He's blaming you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you-
I can't control the story,
I'm just saying. I'm.
You're the
but it was kind of
storyteller.
dry.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a nice sound.
that was.
Gosh.
Just put it up.
Yes.
Just-
Do you
How
hear
about
that
let
though?
me do it?
No, do you hear that though?
That is heavy.
You
That's
said
heavy.
That was cheap too.
I know. I thought it was cheap.
No, that's not cheap.
That's heavy.
I thought it was plastic.
That is gold.
It looked plastic.
Oh,
Didn't
really?
it look like plastic? Does this not look
It
like
does
plastic?
look like it from the outside.
No,
Is it
that's
heavy?
metal. That's metal for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it is metal for sure.
Yeah.
It's not light.
Get the whiskey pour going. You ready? Hold on. Hold on. Right when I pour, you gotta click it. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was perfect.
You gotta do
Great
it on
job.
every single one. I'm just kidding. You know?
Yeah, that's gonna piss me off. Okay, because I still can't hear the damn whiskey pour. That's gonna upset me. We gotta fix that.
I will say I'm not that excited.
Okay, so this is 101 proof.
Whoa! Last episode was what? 100.
100.
But I will say, low key, I think the ones that I've not been that excited about have always been the better tasting ones. Like Remus, I wasn't that excited about Remus.
Yeah,
But when we tasted Remus, it was fire.
it was over.
It was alright.
Yeah, Remus. I'm not gonna argue with
I'm
that.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm
That's
kidding.
the thing about that, Tal, is you loved it.
No, I was kidding. I was just trying to do that to piss you off. and
Hey.
It worked.
But
Teach his own.
we back, baby.
We back.
4
Yes,
episodes in a row.
sir.
All I hear is to each his own 15 times, I swear.
Let's go.
4 episodes in a row.
Wait a minute. I wish the camera could really pick up how much you just put in these cups.
I will say,
You had your glass
what the
was to
heck?
the top.
Blame
Look
it on
at
the
this.
ice.
Your glass was
Yeah,
to the
I knew he
top.
was gonna do that.
Your
These
your
are some
ice was
heavy
to the
pours.
top.
He
Look
is,
at this.
Yes,
These are
he
some
is
heavy
known
pours.
for a heavy pour. You guys know that.
My
Every
fault.
time he
He's trying to get
pours,
us sauce.
My fault.
we're gonna switch it up next
He's
time.
try-
I'm gonna pour.
He's trying to get us
no,
sauce.
I know. Exactly.
No,
We gotta drive home, man. We got
Yes.
kids.
No,
You guys got kids. No kids here.
okay.
Yeah.
We still gotta drive home though.
Yeah.
You got kids.
Yeah, man.
Come on, now.
All right.
For the kids.
All right, let's smell it. Ooh, I gotta look it up. I don't know. I don't know. If
Vanilla.
Definitely,
okay.
Vanilla.
Vanilla
okay.
from-
We're gonna see.
Yep.
especially based on the last.
Oh, I smell a little bit of basil.
You can smell the vanilla always. I feel like once you
Vanilla's the
once you
strongest, I feel like.
yeah,
Yeah.
once you taste it
Is
and
there
you,
vanilla in there or what?
What else? Give me some more. That's all we
Basil.
have out of
Basil.
all 3 of you. That's
Basil.
what we
he's just
have.
trying
is
to buy some
vanilla.
time while
Basil.
Jeez. Come on. Think of something. Creative.
Basil.
I heard you. Now.
Quit saying it's the only one then.
I gotta see. What's this called? Castle and Key.
No, do not look it up, Luke.
He's
you
gonna
take,
do it.
He takes forever.
I have it right here.
All right, whatever.
Is vanilla one of them or no?
I'm looking.
See, he never.
Yep. Vanilla's in there.
I was the one that guessed it.
Who guessed it?
Me.
Luke.
Okay. Vanilla's in there. Give me some more.
Maybe some citrus.
Are there any stone fruits?
Let me see.
Any stone fruits?
Stone.
Man, half
Nope,
the stuff you
no
guys
stone
say, I
fruits.
don't know what it is.
Stone fruits
is any
like got
fruit that
something
has
that's
a
got
core.
a nut in it.
Okay.
So think
Not really,
apricot.
not
That's
really a
pretty broad.
nut, but like a
Peaches.
core.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's
There's a
nut.
center.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
core.
Apples.
Okay, give me some more. We got vanilla.
No.
You're missing some.
No,
It's got a core.
I mean, kind of.
There any cinnamon in there?
Not cinnamon.
Basil. Is
Cinnamon
there basil?
dolce.
No, it's no basil.
Dolce and Gabbana.
I'm gonna get you at the Dolce and Gabbana.
Come on.
You heard me. Oranges.
No,
No,
oranges.
he didn't say there was any citrus. I'm gonna go. There is gonna be an herb in this.
That's what I'm thinking.
Uh,
That's why I said basil. All right, is there a spice?
There is spice with hints of spice and warmth. It doesn't give me the specific spice.
Okay, so I was
And
right.
who said herbs?
Me.
Yep.
Of course.
Is he just gonna guess them all
Yeah.
or what?
I literally
You
said
said
herbs.
I mean, who else is on the podcast?
I said herbs as well.
No, you did. You said apple.
You did say after him.
Thank you.
No, after him.
Yeah, no,
That's what I said.
thank you. I
Yeah,
said
but-
there's
but
herbs.
you
That's
said
why I said that's why I said basil.
I know.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay. Here we go. What else? What
Did
else?
it give you the exact herbs or just?
It doesn't
say
give me.
herbs?
It just say herbs. It doesn't give me the exact.
All right, I just want to taste it.
Licorice.
I don't know.
Nope.
Just give me the rest.
tobacco.
There's no cinnamon. You're
Obviously, there's
No,
oak.
there's no
There's oak in almost
There you
everything.
go. Oh,
So
one more that we're missing. It's usually in a lot of them that we see.
Honey.
No.
Apricot.
Close.
Oh,
butterscotch.
Close.
honeydew.
No.
No.
Wow, you guys are bad.
Wait. Okay. Honey.
It's
wait.
not honey.
Brown sugar.
Not vanilla. Or it is vanilla, but
I-
we
It's
already got
close. It's more of a
Just tell us.
like a
that.
caramel.
No. Oh, okay. I said,
Dang it.
don't say it.
Well, Luke told me to say
Yeah.
it, so I said it.
Oh, you
Gosh,
just listen.
I will
So
say-
if you jump off a bridge, you jump off it too.
Hang on, really quick.
Watch your
Hey, what did you
mouth.
say that?
Caramel has been.
Caramel.
Caramel.
It's caramel.
I say caramel.
I say caramel.
It's caramel.
Caramel.
Tomato, tomato.
Count 8. Yeah. All right.
Our listeners are gonna start saying
Yeah.
to each his own.
To each
I
his
hope
own.
they do. Tag me on LinkedIn if you do.
Hashtag to each his own. You said that last time. I steal that. Stole your thunder.
We're gonna put that on every.
You're good. All right. Well, we got it.
What were you
Yeah.
gonna say?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do it.
He's giving us a little thumbs up.
Yeah.
Walking by. Don't know him, but that's all right.
No, we love the love.
Appreciate it. Come on the pod.
We love the love.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Now
Taste
this ish gets real.
this ish.
Gets real.
What?
You ready?
Yep.
We got to taste it.
Whiskey for the souls.
Insurance for the wallets.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Oh yeah. I like this way better than the last one,
You are so high.
and I wasn't anticipating that.
No, I don't.
I like
think
this
it's-
one way
I
better.
think I think it's similar.
No.
I don't
In
think
my-
it's
in
similar.
my
Okay,
rating.
wait a minute.
There's so many. There's in rating.
start with
Let's
you
take a
last
second
time.
sip. Let's take a second sip.
Yeah.
He went
Take a
last
second
last
sip.
time.
This kind of whiskey I like. You can feel it a little bit,
No, that's fine.
and
This does
I-
have a little bit more of a burn.
Yeah, got a
Which
little
is
bit more
good.
kick to
That's
it.
fine.
Yeah,
And-
this ain't no light boy stuff.
like
But
this is like long hard week, man.
yeah.
And this week was
This is the Friday night one.
this is a Friday night
Friday
whiskey,
night.
and this is
I don't know.
Yeah.
this, it's just something that I think
Yeah.
is necessary.
Yeah. Babe, go get the Castle and Key out the refrigerator.
Yeah.
You put your whiskey in the refrigerator?
I'm putting it in the bar.
There you go.
Why
Somewhere.
are you putting that in the refrigerator?
I'm cooling it.
But I will also say every whiskey that has had vanilla in it, I have also had a higher rating on. So I have a natural tendency to like whiskeys with vanilla flavor.
Yeah, I don't
There
even
you
taste
go.
it.
I
There you
taste
go.
the vanilla.
I do. Yeah, I don't
The
know.
vanilla is definitely
You
in
just must be sloshed. Were you drinking before this?
That's slosh.
Look at him. Look at him. He's coughing. He's coughing.
Because I was scarred that you said I was sloshed.
Slosh, right?
If I was sloshed,
All right, give me your rating. You went last.
yeah, because
last
I
episode.
described the. That's how it works on here. You know, this is your second episode. So
Oh! Yo, break
back to
This is your second episode.
I love it. I love it.
Funny.
Who's up? Is it who's first? You first? Go.
Yeah, go.
I do taste the vanilla. I
Yeah,
do.
come on. I was gonna say I
Um,
don't know how you don't.
I'll do a 7.6.
Yeah, that's a good rating. That's nothing bad with that. I don't.
I mean, I didn't say it was a bad bottle.
What's one of the worst ones we've rated before?
Deacon,
Oh my gosh,
Deacon.
Deacon
What
was
was
like
it?
straight gasoline.
Two.
Man. Yeah,
2.
like
I think
2,
I
1,
gave it
2,
like
2.
a 3 or a 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, like when
I
I'm
don't think
telling
I
you,
rated
if you, we have it in the office. We're supposed to put it out here, but we have it in the office. If you want to try it,
No, it's
You-
gone
it's
now.
Miles
drank
drank
it.
it all. He loved it.
Miles
It's
liked
kind
it.
of like scotch.
It
no,
is
it is
Scotch.
Scotch.
It is
But it
Scotch.
literally, you could
Scotch.
pour it in your car and probably get home.
Yeah, straight up.
It'll get you 5 miles at least.
I
Get
tell
to
you
the
what,
next coast. It's fast.
Literally.
that's the one whiskey
was
I have
nasty,
not
though.
finished.
What's it called again?
Deacon.
Deacon.
Yeah.
It had a dope
It's a
bottle.
cool bottle. I will say the
really
rating of the
brass.
bottle.
Copper.
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 Yeah, the rating of the bottle was like
Honestly,
a freaking 10
though,
out of 10.
I think when we
Yes.
talked about it, though, I think the copper had something to do with it because it like held all the fumes and
Yeah.
like
It was
everything.
Yeah, I'm actually just getting sick thinking about it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to distract you. What's
Yeah.
your rating?
Yep.
Oh, my rating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, you
I already
rated.
gave mine.
Yeah, sorry, I was waiting on your
Focus up,
7.6. It's all right.
Are you sloshed?
Lost over here, baby.
There you go.
I'm not going to be able to drive home because of the heavy pour.
Get your lick back.
Yeah.
It is a heavy pour.
I will say this
had a
is
lot of
probably a 7.6. Yeah,
Wow.
7.7.
2.76.
Same
in a
rating.
row.
And you said it was better than the other one. You
Seven,
literally
seven.
gave the other one.
That way it's better. 7.7.
Just to prove you wrong.
Like he didn't prove me wrong because to each his own. But like
I can't.
honestly,
handle
I'm just saying it now to piss him off.
I can't handle it. Like I legit can't handle it. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All right, for me,
Freaking Taco Supreme wrap country.
Dude, I'm about to go get one of those after this. I'm gonna send you a picture.
I'm probably going with 7 flat.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Okay.
I think it's
So you like the last one
noticeably
better? Wow.
Yes.
less good tasting. If that's what
Okay,
I can
that was the worst
say.
verbiage.
It's less. It's
Just
just
stay
not as
smooth.
smooth.
Yeah,
it's
just
not
stay
as smooth.
smooth,
This
yeah.
one, I don't like stuff that actually makes me.
But you
feel
like Fireball.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
you
an
like
acquired
Crown.
taste. People
No, no,
think beer
you like
is an
Crown and
acquired
Coke.
taste.
No,
Let's get
okay.
Crown
Hey,
and Coke.
Crown is fire.
No, Crown is fire.
You don't even
say
taste
that.
the
Crown
Crown.
is good now.
The
I
fact
can't
that
do
you just put no. Crown and Coke, and you're saying that doesn't taste good.
No, it tastes fine. I just prefer to drink whiskey straight.
No, that's fine. But you're telling me
On
when
the
you were in
rocks or
your
an old
20s or when you were at Rockers and you went out, you drank whiskey straight.
He didn't go out that
I
much.
I did drink whiskey and vodka straight.
It was
I
probably
he-
vodka.
I-
You
I-
drank vodka straight.
Tito's.
straight no liquor. So
Okay,
I got
you
those.
need
I
help.
got those
need
little.
help.
That
You
was
need
the-
help.
Remember the
That was
drawstring
the
bags?
worst.
So
You need
I would
help.
do. I get a fifth of Jim Beam, and
Mm.
or a fifth of
Jimmy and
Tito's,
Apple. I used to drink
and I
that
would
every
throw it
night.
in my bag, walk across campus, go to the house party.
You need help.
And I drink
He
straight.
was
straight no
of age.
chaser.
Just
This-
let you
this
know.
was his junior year.
AA.
He was of age.
Yeah, I was of
AA,
age.
you just need to type it in
Yes,
online.
Yes.
Just kidding. That's not something. messed
I
up.
was of age.
But the main reason I'm
Living
going
in
a
the
little bit
dorms.
lower.
In the door.
The reason I'm going lower is because I just don't think it's as smooth.
Fair.
That's right.
The fact that you think Fireball's smooth though.
I don't think
Look-
Fireball's smooth.
Oh,
Okay, but I used to see you.
ugh.
I used to see you walk around with.
Nope, we're not going with smooth.
Oh, you don't live that up. Are you
Come on, I'm about to say that.
Cool.
Here's what happened. I'm about to take my mic off.
Cool.
This is cool. Literally. Fucking fit.
I've matured a little.
Everybody got a pass. It's okay.
You used to just walk around with a fit in his back pocket. And I was like, "What are you drinking tonight?" You like,
You know what I'm drinking.
I was definitely different in college.
Oh yeah,
From a drinking perspective, like I couldn't stand beer. Like beer.
I
Was,
hated
still
beer.
don't like beer.
I don't
I
like
hated beer. It made me want to vomit.
Twisted tea, I
Just
like
drinking
twisted
it. But
Give
I
me some
could-
Tweed,
I
baby.
could drink hard alcohol straight, no chaser.
I can-
Any kind of alcohol.
I can't do. I can only do tequila and whiskey. Vodka, can't do it.
Yeah.
Can you
I've
mix
never
vodka?
liked gin.
I don't drink vodka at all.
You can't even
like-
mix it.
No, I don't.
Vodka
I can
egg.
mix it, but I don't drink it. I don't like vodka.
like a gin and tonic.
Like if I'm
No.
going out,
even
I'm not like, "Hey, give me a
Tonic's flat.
get me
Yeah,
a
tonic water.
vodka."
It tastes like literally
vodka
water.
cran. You know, I'm not like
Mixed with
that.
alcohol. I
Like,
just-
give me a tequila Sprite.
That's what I like. To
Yeah,
I don't
give
know
me
how
a
people
tequila.
do like vodka waters and shit.
Yeah.
But see,
God.
okay, see, Saf though, that's all he drinks. Vodka,
Vodka
water
water?
with Mio.
He won't drink whiskey though. Either.
No, he'll
Except
only
bourbon.
drink vodka and water with
Okay, I
Sprite
gotta get my
or with
rating.
Mio. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Everybody got
we're gonna
their
forget
rating.
it.
Let me
We're
get
gonna
my
just,
rating.
we're gonna move on.
No, we're not. Mm-mm.
Oh, man.
Okay, I'll give it a. You guys gave it 7 6s and below. Is that what you guys gave
7
it?
flat for me. 7
7, 6.
7. He gave 7 7 just
I-
to prove a
7,
point
6.
to
I no,
Talbot.
yeah.
I'm gonna give it a. I will give it a 7.
Whoa!
I'll be the highest one
You're the highest.
because it has a little kick, but I like that.
Yeah.
It wakes
Hey,
you
no,
up.
the
It
kick
wakes
is
you
not
up a little
bad.
bit,
That's what I'm saying,
and it
baby.
goes
Come
down.
on now.
It goes down.
I don't
It goes
like it
smooth.
because of the flavor's just not all there for
You
me.
don't like it. But I
The
feel like
flavor-
as
like,
soon
I
as you
can't taste
taste it, all the flavors hit you.
I can't-
In my
I can't.
opinion,
I thought I get the. I get
All
the
I
vanilla.
taste is the vanilla. That's
Do
it.
you like the other bottle better though?
Yes, the flavor was better.
well, that was that an average or what?
7.5.
Seven.
7
Yeah.
4-ish.
Yeah.
7,
It wasn't
I mean,
bad.
no, it's still a good bottle.
It's a good bottle.
Yeah.
Value of the bottle.
54.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not bad.
But you
got-
also have to
I
understand.
got a question for
Remus.
you. Wouldn't you rather have this bottle than the last bottle for $54 rather than $94?
No.
$40 difference.
I mean, me, in my opinion, yes.
I mean,
got
you
me.
could get
got
two
me
of
there.
these for the price of one.
What's your
You got me
average
there.
spend on a bottle of bourbon or whiskey though?
Well,
Do
if
do
you-
Like
think
me
it's more in
personally
this
or
range?
or
You
on the
personally.
podcast?
Do you think it's more in this range or more of the?
Yeah, 50 to 70. I don't really spend a whole lot of money on whiskey, to be honest with you. I'm
good
a
bottle
big
can
I'm a
last you
big
a while.
Woodford. Yeah, I'm a big Woodford guy.
I mean,
so-
Woodford's
Old
great.
fashioned.
We haven't even had Woodford yet.
I know we need to put Woodford on the pod.
Woodford on.
But yeah, I just need to go to the house. I got
I was gonna say,
anything 75 and up, I feel like it's for a special occasion.
I don't necessarily think that.
I've had
For me,
one of the
This one.
ones that I want to do is Johnny Walker. I want to bring that on
Which
here on
one?
the pod.
Blue or
Johnny
black?
Walker, blue.
Blue Label.
Yeah, blue.
I had
label.
that. That's really good.
I hope.
Very good.
They've got red label, black label, and a
Blue Label's the top.
Yep.
what do they signify? Do you know?
Essentially smoothness and I don't know if it's a percentage
made.
of value,
It
but
it,
yeah,
it is a
essentially.
percentage. The Blue Label comes in the sick ass wood box. It's really
Blue
sick. You
Label
slap
is
it
just
up.
more smooth of a whiskey. If you get the red's the bottom tier, and that Johnny Walker Red is just it's harsh. Like
It's
when
like
you drink
Jim,
it.
Jack, and Crown.
Yeah.
Kind of.
No, I like me some Jack and Coke.
Personally, I hate Jack. I can't drink Jack and Coke. It's too spicy for me. I don't like it. That's why I only do Crown.
Got it.
Do we cheers one more time before we get into this stuff
Why
we
not?
need to get into?
One more.
Why not?
One more time.
Cheers. Whiskey for the souls. Insurance for the wallets. Oh,
I can't stretch over there.
All right, we're gonna pause for station identification. I
Yeah.
just love saying that.
let
We're
me
gonna
see
pause
your
for-
license
We're
registration.
gonna pause for our sponsor,
gonna see Mark
Apollo
on.
Insurance, and Mark's gonna come. Right
Mark,
behind
Mark,
us.
come on.
Mark's gonna. Yep, come on here, Mark.
We want to shout out our sponsor, Apollo Insurance Group. They are one of the largest health insurance brokerages out of the Midwest. They specialize in health, life, dental, vision, a lot of the things you need in regards to insurance they have. So they typically save their clients a lot of money in regards to their premium. So if you don't have someone that's helping you or aiding you through this process or this chaotic world of health insurance, please reach out to them. They fight for you, they specialize in what they do, and they're great at their job.
Thanks for tuning back. Yeah. Mark was making fun of me. I don't know. I'm trying to say a bunch of cool stuff.
I'm
but
not making fun of you. I'm making fun of this guy, your co-host right here.
Right,
This is what I'm
right,
making fun of over here.
He's over
man.
here listening to music during
I
our
wish
sponsor.
that I could bring you guys along the journey on our
You're
breaks.
considered a co-host too.
We all.
I am.
You technically are too right now.
Right now,
Yeah,
you
right
are.
now you're one of our co-hosts.
You
of
are.
the show.
I thought I had to have a certain amount of episodes.
You do, but you're not a guest
to get a
anymore.
mic.
Yeah,
to get a on.
Yeah, you can only be a guest once.
Yeah, so this is your second time.
Yeah.
You're a
More
co-host.
than a
Like
guest.
Rod.
So the people must
Rod
like you.
was a co-host. He's also actually. Let's shout out Rod.
Yeah, shout out, Rod.
Yeah, he be editing all that. Come on. Also, I'll give another shout out to Rod
Yeah.
because he made his first steak the other day for himself.
Was it good? Rods, was it good?
Yeah.
He didn't want you to say that. He didn't want you to say that.
Ron, how old are you?
Hey, Rod. Hey, don't worry about it, Rod. It's
Hey,
cool. It
it's
don't-
only gonna
that
get
ain't-
better.
I will say,
that ain't no.
I
It
will
ain't.
admit something too.
Mm.
I have been cooking steak for a long time,
Mm.
but I've never really done anything when it comes to chicken in the grill. So
Really?
chicken's always scared me because I've never wanted
hard.
to undercook it.
Yep. it's
Oh
hard.
yeah.
So I've just never decided to cook it.
Mhm.
I've just said,
Screw it.
hey,
Screw it.
yeah, I've told
So
the
are you
wifey, I've
saying
told the
you've
wifey to
never
bake it
cooked chicken.
on the grill. Never have.
What about a stovetop?
No,
Oven,
my wife takes care of
Oven?
that. Anything.
You never cooked chicken in an oven?
anything.
air fryer.
No.
No
I mean, I
chicken?
guess wings in an air fryer. I mean, do you count that?
No, because
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
already pre-cooked chicken.
Exactly.
Air
So,
fryers are one of the
This
greatest.
is what I'll say.
Dude.
Anything that happens in the kitchen of
Beautiful
the
invention.
of the Luke Eckley household, the kitchen is really my wife. So shout out Riley.
I'll
Shout out,
I'll
Same
stand
here.
by this. I'll
Same
stand by
here.
this.
Shout out, Maddie.
Yeah.
Shout out Maddie. Shout out Riley. Shout out everybody. You got
Yeah.
baby mama.
Now when it comes to that, now when it comes to the grill, when it comes to that grill, your boy, he's taking care of it. I'm
Except
taking
for
care of
chicken.
steaks.
Except for
I'm
chicken.
taking care
He's
of
saying that we got to
red
put
meat.
it to the test.
I was gonna say, are we gonna
We
do a
gotta put it
podcast
to the
at the
test.
grill?
We'll see. We'll
You
see
had
if
my
he can
steaks.
if he can really cook like he's
What's
saying
your
on the
best
grill.
meal?
Dude,
What's
you
your
have
best
had my
meal?
steak.
What's your
You
best
had
meal?
my steak.
What's your
I've
best
had
meal?
your steak.
Rate my steak on a 1 to 10.
What's your
The
best
steak
meal?
You do
The
that
steak
live
was
on our
good.
podcast.
The steak was good.
Yeah.
So
I
maybe
will
we
say
should,
the
maybe we
steak was
film a
good.
pod at the new house
We should. I think we should. We should.
and you
do that.
grill out.
Yeah, sure. Let's wait till it's a little bit warmer. I mean,
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is like
it's cold
3
outside.
degrees
12
outside.
degrees
Yeah.
right now.
His steak was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyways,
I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
It was good. I won't lie about that.
Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I've got a special seasoning, and that special seasoning.
Can you share?
I know it.
He's gonna say no.
Yeah.
No.
I know
if you come over to the house and I cook it for you, I'll show it to you.
Okay.
And I'll tell you. I can tell you how you can get it.
That's fair.
And
Exclusive.
it is something you can buy. So it's special to me, but not a lot of people know about it because we're talking essentially West Texas type of stuff.
West Texas.
Yeehaw, brother.
Yeah.
Pretty good stuff.
Yeehaw,
The
bro.
kind of stuff where you driving on the highway and you're listening to the radio in the country.
Yo, get your
And, and hang on now.
Morgan
I want-
Wallen comes on.
No, hang on. I'm being serious now. You
Cody
got your
Johnson.
cowboy hat and you got your belt buckle in West Texas.
I got the boots on right now.
I'm telling you, this is true story.
Okay.
West Texas.
Well,
I saw a tumbleweed go across the highway,
Okay.
and I said, "I'm in West Texas."
just like that.
Just
I'm
like that.
in West
I'm in
Texas.
West Texas.
I'm in West
There's.
Texas.
Let me tell you this right
I
now.
saw a piece of tumble rolling across the
I
highway.
can't.
8 out of every 10 cars, trucks.
Trucks.
We got us some King
The
Ranches,
ones with the
F250.
horns hanging off the front of the
F250s.
bumper.
We got
You know?
Rams,
And the balls.
I will say.
Truck nuts.
Yeah, truck nuts.
truck nuts.
I will say the funniest thing I ever encountered at my high school. This dude,
Did he drive his tractor to school?
he did one day.
Okay.
He also drove his truck to school right after he shot a deer, and he strapped the deer to the hood of his truck that was dead.
Wow.
Yeehaw.
And I was like, bro, you understand we're in Lee Summit. We're in like the suburb
Wow.
of Lee Summit. Like we have
Rodner
we had people
Annabelle
who
was
drove.
here
We
shaking
had
You're in
her
Lee
head
Summit. Who
yes
was
to
this?
this,
Do I
like
know him?
This is a
no,
normal
you don't
thing.
know. We had people who drove Lambos to school, and then we have that dude.
Who drove a Lambo?
This dude named Ahmed.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ahmed. He owns like 3 businesses now. He's only 23. He's a good guy.
Did
He makes a lot.
need
He's
insurance?
a good guy.
Huh?
Does he need insurance?
No, because he actually has a health insurance business. He owns
He has a health insurance business.
he owns 3 hospitals and something else.
How do you get
owns the
involved to
hospital.
owning the hospitals? Let's talk about this.
We can't get. Well, I don't want to. I don't want to dig deep into this.
You have to
Okay.
know this guy's life story.
I really don't.
I
We should
see
bring
his
him
life.
on the podcast.
I don't
We
want.
could if I could get in contact with him. He has a house in Malibu. He has a house in New York.
Big money.
Ahmed, let's learn the
He'll
story. Let's
pull
bring
up
on the
in a Bentley.
podcast. Let's talk about how you became successful, Ahmed. Come on now.
His dad bought him his first business. He, no joke, is the funniest thing ever. He used to wear suits to school. I thought it was cool because he was like the only dude that wore suits to school. He also would literally tell the teacher he had to step out of the room to take a business call.
What would the teacher say?
They thought he was bullshitting at first,
Mm.
and then he was like, "No, like I'm serious." And then they went out and saw he drove a Lambo, and they're like, "Okay, that's fine." And first day he ever drove his
Can't
Lambo to
relate.
school.
No.
First day he
I was in
ever
the
drove.
94 Accord.
First day he ever drove his Lambo to school.
I was
it
in my
got-
Nike
it got keyed.
3000s.
The only
He got
Walking.
keyed. Yeah.
wow, that's messed up.
Well, I'm telling you,
That's
dude,
messed
we
up.
literally have people who drive like nice cars like that,
Yeah.
and then we have people who don't have that.
whoever
you know,
whoever keyed this
with
guy's
everything.
Lambo needs to have something really bad happen to them. Like, really
That
bad.
is crazy to key a Lambo.
Yeah. But the only thing I can relate out of all of that is I did wear suits, but I wore suits to college, and everybody in college was laughing at me.
They laughed at you, dog.
Pretty much, they were like, so Ollie and Ray, they had the same class as me.
They laughed at you.
And now they
Ollie-
work for you.
Yeah, they both ended up working for me, and I remember I would show up to because I had a referral group. I talked about this on a previous episode. I'd go from my referral group straight to my 11 o'clock class. My referral group was 9 a.m. to 10:30, hour and a half every Wednesday morning.
Was
And
that downtown?
no, it was out here at Bridge Space.
So you had to really.
So then I drove 25 minutes. I'd show up to class like 10:55 for an 11 a.m., 10:58, and I always sat in the front 2 rows. That's how it always was. And I would walk in with my suit, full on suit, like my gray pinstripe I was just wearing the other day. That was one of them that I was having. And I
You
remember,
still fit in it?
yeah, I still fit in it. Come on now.
Give you some props on that.
And I would tell you what, he told me this after the fact. He said, I remember looking at you coming into class and you'd be in the suit. I'd be like, who is this joker coming in a full suit? And
I'm your boss now, buddy.
But the only thing I can relate to that, I didn't wear a suit in high school, but I did have to do white shirt and tie days for mass days, but no suits. So
Yeah.
I can imagine that he probably got a lot of shit for
He
wearing
did. He got a lot.
suits.
And now he's living his best life.
Yeah.
So good for him. Shout out Ahmed. But
Yeah.
what are we talking about?
Yeah, Mark, what are we talking about?
We are talking about the upcoming
Year.
2024.
Goals, what we see for 2024. What things do
that's
we have
exciting.
on our map that's just like we have to tell the people?
So
about
we
it.
talking about the pod
We
or
have
we
to
talking
talk-
about Apollo?
No, we're not talking about the pod.
Okay.
We want to talk about Apollo. We want to talk Apollo. We want to talk business. We want to talk about we've expanded our business so much.
Yeah.
Different departments. I mean, different segments of the business. I mean, this stuff can go on and on and on. We've added a lot of employees. I mean, it's a lot. So that's what I want to talk about. And each of us are in different categories of the business, and we can share a light
For sure.
and you know, express what we feel and how excited we are about
For sure.
the future growth. So that's what I want to talk about today. That's what it is. So
I mean, you want me
what's
to
up?
go first? Start out with the
Yeah.
Come on,
Start out
man.
with you, Tal.
U65?
Come on,
Come
now.
on, man. Oh.
Explain what U65 means. I said that to someone the other day.
There you
That-
go. That's
what are you
good.
talking about?
That's smart. Yeah. So under 65. So meaning under 65 individuals who are eligible for individual health insurance. So regardless if you're on group insurance or anything, everyone under 65 is eligible for individual health insurance. Once you hit the age of 65, if you are no longer working, then you get past the mark.
Boom.
Who works with Medicare. Okay. Under 65, we are hiring 10 to 12
Correct.
employees, new ones.
Sales agents.
Sales agents.
Sales
Yes,
specific
sorry.
agents.
Sales agents. We also, this year in 2023, which I think was a big step, we moved from this location down the street, a couple blocks,
We have a brand new
brand new.
operation,
It's called the Pub.
Fully
call it-
renovated.
fully
We love it.
renovated.
It's called the Pub.
State of the art.
It's on top of
Why is it
Llewellyn's.
called the pub? There you go.
The reason why it's called the Pub. It's on top of Llewellyn's Pub, which if you guys are in Lee Summit, Llewellyn's is a good place. Good eatery.
DTLS.
Yes,
Yeah.
downtown Lee Summit. Good eatery, good drinks. We're right on top of there. So when y'all are making noise on Thursday night during OE, yeah, we get mad because we hear you underneath us. But no, we enjoy it, man. It's a really good time. It is getting a little crowded over there because Luke thinks that it's just unlimited space. So he just keeps adding people.
We can fit more people, right?
We can fit more people.
I guess we'll just take
Won't be
everything
able
out.
to breathe in a minute.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I will say
Hey,
the
that's a good thing. I like it.
It is.
'cause,
No, it
you
is.
know,
It is.
I like that.
Except when you get moved to a small cube.
Yeah.
But other than that,
You're
no,
salty.
I think it's,
He's salty.
He's pretty
Not yet.
salty.
I'm not a small cube guy
Yet.
yet.
Yes.
I feel like I'm going to be.
We'll
Actually,
see
that's
we'll
just
see
what
if Ginsky
Zach.
moves you.
Yeah, that's just what Ginsky puts in my head every day.
I
but
love me some Ginsky.
I think
that's the guy that we
we
gotta
can
get
get
on
a
the
pod.
Imagine
I really did
some of the stuff
enjoy.
that guy would say.
I did enjoy moving to the pub because it has a lot more windows.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
it's
So to
beautiful.
me, it was because I have a headset that I can.
And we
get
got a
up and walk
TV
around.
wall down there.
We do have a TV wall, which is cool. But
Fresh
Um,
space.
it is a fresh space. It's a new space,
Change the scenery.
especially when you change the scenery, especially when you've been in business for 2 years. You know,
man.
especially being here. Not that the HQ is bad, but
Yeah, you're talking about my office right now. My office
Nah,
is HQ.
not talking about that.
Oh,
It's-
negative about my office.
there's no windows. You know, and so being up there, being able to see light, especially during the dog days of OE, you know, it helps. But another cool thing, we have a lot of incentives being rolled out
Yeah.
for under 65. A lot of ways to make more money. A lot
And
of things.
freedom.
And freedom. Yep. Now we get Fridays off.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Clap that up, baby.
I don't even want to clap. I didn't know that.
What do you I was gonna say?
Whoa.
I literally
Oh,
don't know.
you didn't know that? Okay, so
Wait a minute.
now there's a tier system. So
Every single Friday?
Based on
listen,
seniority or
listen,
what?
based off seniority. So tier system.
Yeah, I
so
was gonna
tier
say, you
one.
gotta add a little bit of
Man, you
that.
Tier
gonna have
one.
Friday and Thursday off.
I don't think that applies to me.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Leadership does have a different look.
yeah.
There's a tier system. So tier one sales associates. Obviously, your first year, you're kind of you're in the dog days.
Yeah,
you just
you
gotta
gotta build your
You gotta
book.
grind.
You gotta build
know?
your book.
Yeah.
Build the book.
Tier 2, you get a little bit more leniency. I forgot what that one was. You get a little bit more leeway on days, sick days. That's what it was. A little bit more leniency on sick days. Tier 3, Fridays.
Is that where you are?
Yeah. Tier 3, Fridays. You know, you get Fridays off to go golf with, referral partners. Or if you just want to take the day off and go golf anyways, just do that.
I really hope that the agents use that time wisely. Like
Yeah.
go golf.
Go
with
network.
referral partners.
Yeah,
network
network.
on a golf course.
So is it
I
a certain
really
time
hope
of the
that they
year or
do
is
that.
it
Summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't fully established when summertime is yet.
Is
So
it?
that's the time I'll get when
Probably June,
me and
July,
Luke
August.
had a couple drinks and maybe expand it a little bit.
Yeah,
more.
exactly,
March or
exactly,
something,
exactly,
right?
exactly.
But we'll see. But no, yeah, summer right now.
It's cool, man.
But that's also cool because like leniency is something that is going to provide a lot for 1099
A
people.
lot of people.
Yeah.
man.
And that's a lot of things that people don't understand being 1099. Yes, you do have the leniency to do whatever you want, but also you're the product of your own product. Like if you
Yeah.
don't work hard, you're not going to be able to make a lot of money. And so you're going to have to grind early on. So
If you don't work hard, you won't be able to do what you want on Friday.
Correct.
You ain't gonna be able to
You won't
afford
have
to
the money
golf.
for it.
Exactly.
And golf is expensive.
It
It ain't
is.
cheap.
Expensive
It
hobby.
sure is.
It ain't cheap now.
But no, there's a lot of things going for that. Just the new office, having all the agents over there. We're all under 65 is all over there now, which is pretty cool.
I like having it all under one roof. I think
Yeah.
that it's motivating for everybody involved.
Yeah. It's honestly crazy to think though, because like I said, been here for 2.5 years, going on 3 years. Literally in 2 years, we've had to change entire locations, and we're probably going to have to next year.
We
It's not
probably won't
probably.
be able to fit all 10
ain't a
of those new
probably.
people.
No.
Yeah, 2025 is going to be a tough. I already know 2024 is going to be tough. We'll
Yeah.
have the space.
Yep. It's going to be tight.
2024 will be tough. It'll be tight. 2025 we're going to have to
For sure have to
definitely
have a new
figure
space.
something out.
Yep.
You know it's a good problem when you're worried about where are we
Absolutely.
going to sit our
Yeah.
employees.
Absolutely.
And to be honest with you, I don't have the solution yet.
Mm.
And I don't
Well,
I don't see a
because-
solution easy. Like
Well,
there's
here's
not
my
an easy
thing.
solution.
I'm thinking high rise downtown Kansas City.
Oh, you want to be downtown?
There
now,
you go.
huh? Yeah.
I mean, why not?
You better be selling some poly.
Yeah.
Hey,
and
'cause
wanna
that
pay
ain't
for
cheap
par-
either.
Scott's Head, there's
And-
always a
and
monetary.
you want to pay
amount.
and you want to pay for parking down there.
No, I don't.
And-
No, but here's the thing. Everything down here is already yeah, we have the lot across the street, but
Yeah.
we got to get something.
Yeah.
And we need to build that Apollo bar we were talking about.
Yeah, we sure did.
We
That'd be
actually
kinda
were
cool.
talking about that. Low key. Scott was.
You know what? You know what we probably should do is maybe we just go all in on that lot over there,
Mhm.
right over here.
I'm thinking we do. Catty cornered.
You know, and we just build the big space.
And we could
just-
build a legit podcast room.
no, but we could use this as our podcast room.
We
Yeah.
If we had that as our
We
full
could.
space.
We
if
could.
wanted to.
There's so many things I want to do to this
Yeah.
room.
So next one.
Yeah. Sorry.
Where should we pivot to?
Yes, yes,
What,
yes.
what are our
Medicare.
goals? So we,
We
have
got-
some
we got-
goals. So hey, if you're a sales agent, 10 to 12 people may not sound like a lot for an organization, and it's not.
It's
I'm
not.
gonna
We're
lie.
selective.
We also have a lot. Yeah, we have a
But
lot to get to.
My
it.
problem is I don't have the space. We have a lot of people that apply, and I don't have the space to add them.
Right.
Mm.
So we could add more, but we're very selective. But we also keep about 80% of our people.
I
So
did hear.
70 to 80%.
I
Which
do
is
want
rare
you.
in sales.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I do want you to
Mhm.
expand on a little bit. I did hear the interview process you made a little harder this year.
I did make the interview process.
I want to
a
hear
little
about
harder.
that. Tell the audience about that.
Well,
What
I
did
don't
you
want-
do?
I don't want to give it away.
Oh,
But-
fair,
but-
fair.
But what I did do,
It's more in depth.
I made a more in-depth process to
Yeah.
the interview process, and I added a third interview.
Okay.
So normally I'm not very big on wanting to draw out interview process, but since we only have 10 to 12 spots available and we get 250 to 300 applications,
Right,
I got to make sure that I'm getting the right 10 to 12 people
right.
for U65. And then I've got Medicare that's got its own 8 to 10 people. So I got to make sure I'm getting the right 8 to 10 folks that are coming in there, and there'll be another 200 applications there.
Right.
So it's a great problem to have. We have a lot of people that want to come here and work because of the environment, the culture, the income opportunity, the impact that we're making. We've got a mission statement to positively impact people's lives, and I've always said that there's a power in numbers. And when we got a power in numbers from a team perspective, and we got core values, our core values are work ethic, excellence, sacrifice, trustworthiness, and courage. And when everybody is living out our core values together in our mission statement to positively impact people's lives, that's pretty powerful when you got a lot of people chasing the same goal, same vision. And so if we can transform that same goal and vision to new people that are coming into the business, what a better way? Well, when we have a challenge of space, we have a challenge of brand new people, I don't want to make a mistake and hire somebody that wasn't a right fit.
Right.
So let's add a third step to the process. Let's have more people help make that decision. So we've got a first round interview. that are done by JPs and or our hiring manager. We got a second round interview that's done by Jared Boyette, our director of sales, and some other JPs, and a third round interview that's done by myself, Mark Gilmore, COO, and a potential another JP that's not been involved at all through round 1 or 2. So then we can come together as a hiring team, an executive team, and we can really make the best decision when it comes to adding on that person. So we can kind of really go around the table and we can say yay or nay. And if we've got more nays than yays, then I think we got the right fit or the wrong fit. So I feel like it's a better process. I've added a little bit of a twist. I'm not going to give it away, but the twist essentially is a presentation to the executive team on the third and final interview.
We can't tell them the secret sauce.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they got to present. They got to stand up and they got to present.
Okay, I want to ask one thing, but I don't want to give it away. But I think you still do it. Do you remember what you did to me on my?
Yeah.
Do you still do that?
In a different way.
I do it in a different way now. I make them present over a product.
Wow. Okay,
They
so
actually
for
gotta
you guys
sell a
don't know,
product.
since it's different, he made me sell him a pen.
I did. It's definitely. I mean, you could say it's cliche or Wolf of Wall Street or whatever you want to do,
But it works.
but what I always love is that it really is. I'm rocking somebody on their heels and they got to sell me something, and I love
That's
it
so
because
easy.
students, when I say students, people coming out of college, every single time they always try. I'm not going to give it away, but they always try and sell me the pen.
Yep.
They,
Okay.
I got this fine ballpoint pen and the colors and whatever they want to try and sell. It's not how you do it,
Sell yourself.
but you got to start with questions. If you're watching the podcast, if you're watching the podcast, you start with questions. I want to give you the tools to be successful. This is it. It doesn't matter whatever it is.
Yeah.
You got to start with questions. Are you in the market to buy a pen? You could be.
You could be.
Exactly. Or yeah, I am. Actually, I don't have a
How
pen.
many times a day do you use a pen?
Yeah.
Boom.
Eh.
Ask questions.
Exactly.
When you use a pen, do you like to use have the rubber feel where your fingers go, or do you like it to be completely plastic or metal?
Do you like it clicking or do you want to roll it?
Right.
Are you right-handed or are you left-handed?
Boom. Do you like ballpoint, fine point,
I was about
roller?
To say. Yeah.
What do you like?
0.5.
Like, what are you using?
Yeah.
Are you using it for
Do you
business?
like blacking? Gluing?
Are you using it for business?
Okay, we
exactly.
got it.
Do you need
So-
blacking for business, or do you want
So-
it colorful?
You got to ask questions. That's the whole idea behind it. If you start selling me the pen, that's the wrong way. I don't need you to sell me the pen. I don't need a pen. Ask me the questions is why I have to have the pen.
What
and the
sets
questions
the
will
pen
lead to it.
apart?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what sets you apart?
So that's U65. Let's move on to Medicare.
Medicare.
What are we doing in Medicare? I kind of
Tell me, Mark.
We're hiring
Tell me.
We're hiring 8 to 10 sales agents for Medicare. Oh, man, we've grown a ton there.
Medicare.
Several
man.
thousand applications in Medicare.
Yes.
How
this
much
year.
did you guys grow in
Yes.
2023?
Yes.
Had to be, well, I could tell you.
Yeah, you could do that.
Let me tell you the percentage.
Pull up
Jake.
the numbers.
Hey, go
man.
ahead and
Pull
tell
up the
us.
numbers.
You'll
While
probably-
he's doing
you'll
that-
probably
Go
think
ahead
this
and
number
tell
isn't
us.
real, by the
Yeah,
way, when
yeah.
when all the viewers out there might think this number's not real, this number's real.
I think
250%.
yeah. Man. Yeah, brother. Yeah, I think it was great. I think for me it was super cool to see because I got just like we talked about the last episode that Coop's getting thrown into a role and he has to learn a lot of stuff and he has to understand a new segment of the business. And that's how it was when I did this Medicare thing starting a year ago. Yeah, I think it was a year ago. It just challenges you. But what I got the opportunity to see is where we were in regards to Medicare and the business. It was ground floor. And I was here from ground floor for U65. And so I seen how we grew and how we developed and how we continued to grow and grow to be this well-oiled machine, right? For U65, under 65. And so when I got to Medicare, I already had the vision. I was like, we're gonna do it. It's a different product, but sales is sales. Let's teach this. Let's teach the product and let's teach sales. And so it's just been a pleasure to see how we started and where we're at now. But man, we've grown, just like you said, a lot. We've put in. I think
Some really good people
yeah.
on the Medicare team.
Man,
Every single one of
solid. Every single one of them work hard. They bust their tails. They never, they really never complain. They get after it. And we wouldn't have been able to do what we've done in 2023 if it wasn't for those guys. And ladies were a big part of it as well.
We had
And
one lady
so-
that was the number one sales
We
agent for
did.
Medicare.
We
Shout
did.
out to the
Caitlin. Yeah,
ladies.
Caitlin Krause. Yes.
Caitlin Krause,
Yes.
you were a rock star last year. Now I
Absolutely.
said, can you do a repeat recently?
Yeah.
So we'll see if she can repeat
We'll
it up.
see. We'll see. Because I know some of the men were on our heels. So we'll see. But man, we've continued to grow, and it's been so cool to see. We've grown in numbers in regards to the individuals. The retention of our Medicare people is there. They're not going anywhere. They love our culture. They love our atmosphere. The amount of policies that we've sold. I mean, you've seen the numbers that
That's
Luke
what I was
just started
talking
off.
about. 250% growth on policy.
On policies alone. Exactly.
In a 12-month span.
Yep.
Yep.
In that 12-month span.
That's what we're hoping you can do with employee benefits.
And so
Think you can do that?
those are
Skipping too far ahead.
those are realistic numbers, and it's cool to see. And we're gonna try to continue to grow and grow. And just like you said, 8 to 10 more people. With that comes a lot of more responsibility, a lot of more knowledge, a lot of more teaching, a lot of more everything.
A lot of more
You gonna be able to
liability.
do-
Yeah, a
You
lot
gonna
of
be able to do
ability.
the podcast or
Absolutely.
what?
Yeah, a lot of more compliance.
You gonna be able to do the
A lot more of
podcast
that
or
stuff.
what?
I may be too busy for
They
a
might be too
podcast
big
when it gets to that.
Come
When
on
it gets
now.
to that time,
You ain't too
I
big.
think I
Come
may
on.
be too busy.
If he ain't too big,
Come on. You can do it. Let's get rid of it, baby. Come on now.
Yeah, I may be too busy. I don't know. I'll let you know.
Talk to his assistant.
exactly.
But no, that goes to the growth of Medicare.
I think a lot of it honestly speaks to you as a leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personally, I mean,
Yeah. Thanks, man.
You've got it.
you
Thanks.
personally helped me grow in
Yeah.
the U65 business. You're doing the same thing in Medicare.
Yeah.
It ain't easy to get anything to grow
Yeah.
by 250% in a 12-month period.
Yeah, man.
So,
Yeah.
congrats to Mark Juan.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good job, Marquand.
I mean, that's why he's a Knight of the Round Table. He won an award this last year.
Yeah.
He sits at the Knights of the Round Table, adds value from a Medicare perspective.
Mm.
I think one of the things that Marquand brings to the organization is just his charisma, the leadership of just really being able to get everybody to rally around a common goal,
Buy in.
and I think a lot of that probably comes to Mark's and I relationship growing up. I don't know if you'd probably be bought in if you and I weren't boys all the way back to third grade.
Yeah.
There's a certain level of trust there. But that goes both ways, right?
Mhm.
I mean, I trust him with a lot with the business, right?
For sure.
And he trusts me because we were friends before the business was ever a thing. Back when my dad's had his previous business,
Yeah.
and he saw my work ethic, and my dad's work ethic prior to this business.
Yeah.
He would come over. We're in 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th,
Yeah.
7th, 8th grade. And
name
guess
it.
what? We were doing yard work.
Yep.
We were practicing for football. We
the
were working out.
Vipers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Vipers. That was 7th grade, 6th and 7th grade.
Yeah.
And 8th grade was the Pink Panthers.
yeah,
Pink Panthers.
the
And then-
Panthers.
and then-
Panthers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
we
then
were-
3rd grade was the original Panthers.
Blue Panthers.
The Blue
yeah.
Panthers.
Yeah.
It was like Carolina. We were
Yeah.
the black pants and
Blue
That's
jerseys,
kinda hard.
black
That's
kinda
kinda
sweaters.
hard.
that team was horrible though.
Terrible.
We were bad. It was.
The Vipers were good.
I'm
Yeah,
not
they
gonna lie.
were.
Yeah.
The
They
Vipers
had
were
the
good.
Davis twins.
Yeah.
we
What you
sure
know about
did.
the Vipers,
Yeah.
huh? What you know about them?
Yeah, the Vipers won some championships.
Yeah, they did.
So, shout out to the Vipers. Shout out to Carlos and Khalil.
Yeah.
Shout out to Khalil.
Yeah.
He's playing this weekend. He's a big defensive tackle. Or I shouldn't say this weekend, but he's playing. He's been playing in the
Playing in the
playoffs.
playoff.
Yep. Good.
Or has been playing in the playoffs with Khalil Davis. He's a defensive tackle for
Houston Texans.
Houston Texans. And then I've got another buddy I went to high school with. Shout out Charlie Heck. He's a right tackle for the Houston Texans. So both of my buddies are on the opposite side.
Andy Heck's son.
Yeah, defensive and offensive line.
Fire.
So Charlie and I, we were friends. Let's see, that would have been sophomore year of high school. So sophomore, he transferred into Rockers High. I think his dad got the coaching job at the Chiefs, and he was going to Rockers. So
Chiefs are line coach.
back in the day, he was super. Believe it or not, he was super tall and lanky. Didn't have any meat on his body. Not a knock on you, Charlie. He was tall and lanky. He was a tight end. And went to University of North Carolina, put on some muscle mass, ended up being an offensive tackle there, and then went to the league. So he's been playing
much-
right tackle.
How much
Houston
weight that
Texans.
boy put on?
A lot, because
I was
he
gonna
was
say go from a
I mean,
tight end to an offensive tackle.
talk about like long and lanky. He was long and lanky, and now he's got all this meat on him, man. It's crazy. But
Hey, good for you.
yeah, and then my other buddy,
cool, man.
Khalil.
Yeah.
I mean, he and I still stay connected to this day. We talk. I message him on Instagram. He and I go back and forth, and We talk about the good old days when I saw him literally run over kids.
Anybody and
running back.
everybody, man.
And now he's playing in the league.
Cool.
It's just
I
cool
think
to
he
see.
just had a baby.
He did.
Not
He
too
sure
long ago.
did.
How do you know him?
I wouldn't really say I know him.
Mhm.
I don't know him. I know
You
I
just
knew
like football.
who he was. I played against him in football.
I legit know Carlos and Khalil Davis. Carlos, believe it or not, Carlos has just the same amount of talent as Khalil.
Absolutely.
Both of them they're twins.
They were
They're the
equally-
Davis twins.
okay,
Yeah.
The Twin Towers.
And Carlos was my left tackle growing up,
Nebraska.
and Khalil was just
to Nebraska.
under the weight limit, so he was my running back. Carlos would have been a running back if he could have. He just weighed more. And they both made it in the league. Both got drafted.
Yep.
Both went to Nebraska, University of Nebraska. Both were the Davis
GBR.
Twin Terrors, is what they called them, the Twin Terrors. And then one went to Tampa Bay, that was Carlos, and one went to the Steelers, that was Khalil. And now Khalil, I think
Played in the CFL.
yeah, they
or,
played in the CFL, so they've
maybe
never
it was the
given up.
USFL.
Now they kind of got phased out of the NFL, and then Khalil had success this year, coming off the practice squad, and they kept giving him more games.
Fire.
And now he's legit been playing in the playoffs and he's had an
Success.
incredible season. So
That's sick.
he now might be a staple in the year. He was a 5th round draft pick, 6th round draft pick. So wasn't a high end draft
Underdog
profile.
story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's a cool story, right? And Blue Springs kid, local
Yep.
kid.
Yep.
So
Yep. It's cool, man.
it's really neat.
Yeah, man.
But I think it just is a testament to everything when you look at the work ethic that those guys had. They had an incredible work ethic. growing up.
Ridiculous.
So incredibly talented. I can say that I've tackled Khalil.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now, big dog. Come on now, big dog.
He doesn't remember that.
This was in practice.
Yeah.
I was playing corner. I was the quarterback, so they flipped us, and so the backup was getting reps. And I was playing corner, and they did a little sweep to Khalil, and I shoestring tackled him. I dove for his ankles. No shot. Me in 7th grade.
So you
was
telling
winning
me
that
you
battle.
telling me no Oklahoma drill, nothing like that?
I would have.
he was getting water when that.
Yeah, one, they didn't want me getting hurt. I always played free safety, and they didn't like me playing both ways because they didn't want me getting hurt. Mark can attest to this because he was my running back for most of those years. You and Khalil split carries
Yes, we
that year,
did.
the
We
Vipers,
did.
and I mean,
Okay,
it was
Marquand, big dog.
probably the greatest 1-2 punch because
Boy,
Mark
fast.
But
Mark would hit that hole so fast.
Yeah, man.
He
And
made
he would-
fast
he would-
people
he would
look
get-
not fast.
Yeah, he would get to the secondary level so fast, and then Khalil was just like this.
Powerful.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't. You just
One
didn't want.
person
You
wouldn't
didn't want to
stop.
get in front of him.
Heck,
You get in front of him, your ass was getting knocked
yeah,
down.
it's over.
I legit saw a free safety. I'm not exaggerating. When I
scared.
say this. I saw a little free safety in the league that we played. I don't remember. It was out at like Harrisonville, and Khalil lowered his shoulder, and the poor kid was this little like 100-pound kid, and he was tiny, and he flew back. Well, I'm not exaggerating, probably 7 yards. He hit Khalil, and this kid flew. He flew back, and I was
Lord.
yeah, it was kind of wild, but
Those were the days.
yeah. Shout out to all that. That was a
Yes.
bunny trail.
Yeah, but that's
Big
good. We
buddy
can we can relive it. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes
You know what I
it's good
need
to
to
relive
do?
it, man.
Khalil, you're coming on the podcast.
Yes,
Once you
man.
finish the season, I'm bringing you on the podcast. Let's talk about it.
Why
Let's
not?
talk shop.
Yeah.
So we'll get some professional athletes on here. I got
Yes.
another guy that I'd like to bring on too.
Yeah.
Play for the Chiefs. Let's talk about employee benefits. What's the goals there? I know we're running short on time, but I wanna,
Employee benefits. I'm trying to 4x that thing. Seriously, in all seriousness, I would like to 4x it in this first year. It's a crazy goal, but I think
might have to do a little bit of that yourself.
yep,
It's probably gonna fall. on
I'll be
someone
part of
or
it.
something.
We're growing fast. We've already got a couple account managers we've been speaking to. Hopefully, they come on board soon.
Yeah.
Along
I'm
with
doing a
some-
couple interviews next week for him.
Yep.
So,
One of them was a football player.
oh, shout
Yep.
out.
Yeah.
I like a little ball.
Yeah, like
And
a
then
little
along
ball.
with a couple people, we're trying to get to produce some business as well.
Yeah.
But me and Luke were talking about this the other day. If your goals are always getting achieved, your goals
not
aren't-
high enough.
You're not high enough.
I brought that on the pod about 4 weeks ago.
Yep.
Yeah. So
4 or 5 times ago. Yeah.
4xing it might sound crazy to some people. It is kind of crazy to think about, but
Yeah.
we're going for it. So,
Let's make it happen.
that-
That's
So is the
that's my
Rolex.
goal.
yeah. I'm trying to think what that would be. Let me do some backwards math here.
I know the number of employees it would be
How much?
about 4,500,
Okay.
right?
Let's see.
Total. You saying total employees?
Not quite.
4,500?
4,800.
No, less. I think he's saying less.
Yeah.
Oh, 4,100, 4,200.
What number? 3,000.
Ooh.
Would be
3,000
4Xing it?
being added.
So you're
You might 5X it.
yeah. That's good.
So,
Yeah, man.
that's employee benefits.
Yeah.
So we talked about U65, Medicare, employee benefits. That's so cool. I got 3 people in 3 different departments.
What about Apollo in general?
Yeah.
That's who
Overall.
Yeah.
you oversee all of it.
Yeah. That's a good question,
That's that
Coop.
top G.
This is one of my favorite questions. I love vision. I love growth. I think it's probably one of the things that I don't know if God's gifted me with that ability. You guys probably could attest to it more than anything, but
It's been passed down to you.
yeah, I have a really
For
good
sure.
vision for the business, and like I can rally people around that vision really, really well. I can see it. I believe it. It's not just words, it's actions. I think there's a difference between, I said this, so I was lucky enough to win 20 in their 20s for the Ingram's Awesome magazine back in November of 2023. So we're looking at about 3 months ago. And I said this in my interview that I did with them was one of the things I learned at Rockhurst University for my MBA in leadership was trench leadership, like trench warfare. So you've got really 2 types of leaders. You've got the king on a horse behind his army that's watching his army either get absolutely, shred to
Destroyed.
pieces and destroyed, or winning, but never fights along the front lines.
Right.
And they either run when their army's getting destroyed, or but they watch everybody in front of them go to the front lines in front. Right? They're always at the back. And then you got the leader that's in the trenches. Think World War One. That's at the front of the trenches and is doing everything that he would ask his employees or his sales agents do that he hasn't done himself, right? He would never ask somebody to do something he wouldn't do himself.
Right.
And I knew really quick doing my MBA and studying that and what type of a leader I wanted to be and why. I felt like is you lead people and you've done what they have done, it's so much easier to get them to buy into the long-term vision because you believe it, you feel it, you act it, you do it every single day. We're filming a podcast to talk about bringing content to people, and it's 8:20, and this is going to get filmed next Wednesday, and it's 8:20 on a Friday night. And that to me, I've got kids at home. I got a wife at home. I've got things that I could rather do or rather be at, but I want to give back as much as possible. And I think that as a leader, if you're willing to give time, give people energy, give people the vision of where you want to see the business go, then that's what matters, right?
Right,
Like you
right.
want to make an impact. If you can't make that impact with people, then what's your worth?
Right.
And I'm not saying that everybody has got to be able to make an impact amongst other people, but at the end of the day, we're put on this earth to make an impact amongst the people that we're with, that we share with. And whether you work for a business and you're a W-2 employee, or if you're a sales agent, or if you're an owner of a business, no matter what it is you do, you can make an impact on the people around you.
Yep.
That's what matters. At the end of the day, like, who cares about all the other shit that goes on? It doesn't matter. So let's do stuff that impacts not only yourself but the people around you. And once again, it goes back to what I've said always before. There's a power in numbers, and when you can have people that are bought into the same goal, same vision, long term, you can achieve some wild things. So as Apollo as a whole, we're hiring a ton of back office people. I think this is the first year. You guys have heard all the sales agents we want to add. This is the first year that I think we might outpace or hire the same amount of back office support staff as sales agents.
Damn. That is
So-
crazy.
We don't
We-
ever do that. We
and-
just
Yeah,
hire people that
ever.
sell.
Yeah.
usually.
Literally.
And I think that is once again, a testament to our culture, a testament to the business. It's a testament to what we're trying to achieve. We're trying to improve processes, operations, customer service,
Automation.
automations. We've just done a lot of cool things. Technology. We're investing heavy into tech still.
And the pod,
and the podcast. Marketing. I mean, there's a lot of things that we can do better as an organization, but we want to bring on people that can help make an impact across the board, not just sales. We have marketing. We have back office roles. We have a claims team. So we don't have to hire this, but we do because we feel like it's a necessary need for our clients. So we have a claims team that helps process this claims for our clients because there's an issue with healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
I talked about this on the last podcast, but we have a $3.7 trillion healthcare spending problem. And the issue also goes all the way down to the carrier level. And I don't care if you've got Blue Cross Blue Shield, Ambetter, Oscar, I don't care what carrier. You name the carrier, Kaiser, United Healthcare, Cigna, a Health Share. There are claims issues across the board. And we've invested heavily into a claims team that helps take that pressure off of your shoulders. All you got to do is snap a picture of the claim, send it to our team. Our team begins the process for you on your behalf. We don't have to do that, but we do things like that.
It makes it easier on everybody.
Other people don't do that.
No.
So those are the things that we want to continue to try and do that separate us from our peers, that add a value add to the clients. Like, hey, those people really do care. So, as an organization, when I look at it and I see that, we're going from 100 people to 140 people in 1 year, and our business doubles every 2 years, that's a great problem to have. And I love it. I love what we do. 2023, we won the third year in a row Champions of a Business. It was a big award for me. Not for me, just for the business. I shouldn't say for me. It takes a team to achieve this stuff. And but why I say it was a big award for me is because it meant so much to me when we first won the award. It was about setting the gold standard within the industry, or just all industries, period. And then also giving back and giving community service, to also setting a gold standard when it comes to giving back to the community. And it's called Champions of Business. And I was like, the first time, I didn't even know this was an award. We won it. It was great. Went to the first one, and then I heard this thing called Hall of Champions. First award.
I being at the first one.
I didn't even know what the Hall of Champions was, but it was, hey, if you won it 3 years in a row, you would go into the Hall of Champions. And after we won it forever. So when we won it the first time, I was like, man, that would be so cool that we set the gold standard for this. And we achieved it.
Yeah, that's cool.
So now it's like, that's another thing is, what's next? You can't achieve things and then say,
get complacent.
All right, now we've arrived.
Right,
no, we've never arrived.
No.
Now it's the next goal. What's next?
Right.
And as a visionary for the company, it's like, well, we've got 100 employees. We want to go to 150. There's opportunities for growth. There's opportunities for new positions that we've not even thought of.
Right.
There's opportunities for marketing. There's opportunities for everything. And when we get to 150, guess what? 2 years from there, we're going to be at 300. So what's 300 employees look like? We'll have, 3
new buildings.
Yeah. I mean, so that's, as a visionary of a company, it's like, all I've got to be able to do is set forth what we've achieved already. And that becomes a predictor of what our future is going to look like. And we've doubled every 2 years. Will we double? Will we continue to double every 2 years? I don't know. I know it's harder every single year. It's way easier to go from 4 million to 8 million than 16 million to 30.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I will say to you right now that I really do feel, with the processes and the people that we've been able to bring on board to the team, that I think it's pretty possible.
Absolutely.
So
I think the coolest thing that you said right there, though, is like the fact that we are hiring the same amount of back office and enrollment people. Like, that just shouts out everybody in all of our departments, because that shows you how much we're selling.
Yeah.
Sure shout out
does.
to everybody that we're hiring that is just putting in work, because
we need support.
Yeah, we have to have people to enroll it for us, or else we wouldn't have the plans.
It's a lot of moving pieces behind the scenes.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people
make
don't
us
understand
run
that.
smooth.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And shout out to claims department and our enrollment team and everything like that, because they go unnoticed a lot, because they do a lot for us.
So
wow, I feel like we just gave a lot.
Yeah, this is a long episode.
We did. We gave.
I think this is the longest episode.
Rods, what are we?
Rods, where are we at?
Hour 20.
Hour 20.
I just texted him. That's why I had my phone.
Are you serious?
Okay, that didn't seem like that, but we need to tap out.
I'm sorry, Rods. Why wasn't you?
Yeah, come on.
Let's go.
So I will say, when I've had my phone out, I was texting Rods, where are we at? over 50 minutes. I'm like, oh, shoot. So I just sent him a
gosh.
text. I said time. He said hour 20.
Rods. We're
Come on.
sorry, Rods.
We're sorry,
We're
Rods.
sorry, Rods.
We're sorry, viewers.
He has a beautiful
Normally-
woman he has to get home to.
Normally,
We're holding him up.
Normally, we try and get an hour 5 or less.
Yep.
So sorry for this, but we wanted to provide you vision what it looks like from a business perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So if you own a business, if you're in a business, you can do the same types of things.
Yes.
You sure can. And it's all about catching that vision and teaching the vision and getting a team to rally around that vision. So if you can do that, I think that you can be wildly successful no matter the industry. It's not just insurance, it's business overall. So with that, without
Well, cheers
further
to
ado,
that, baby.
let's do a little whiskey for the souls.
Whiskey for the souls, insurance for the wallets. Cheers, y'all. Till next time.
Until next time, thank you.